أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا حبيبنا محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. أما بعد. My brothers and sisters, Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله. I spoke about this very verse a few weeks back, but I think it's important that we remind ourselves this verse in the context of this hadith of Rasul where Rasul said, ألا كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. Surely all of you, every one of you is a shepherd and is responsible for his or her flock. We have a problem in our community today, and that I want to address. It's about violence, gang crime, drugs, and all sorts of other rubbish that we see our youth are involved with today. Brothers and sisters, many serious incidents are taking place in our country amongst Muslim youth. Stabbing is very normal. On a daily basis, we hear of young people losing their lives. In many cases, young Muslims of Bangladeshi, of Pakistani, of Somali, of Albanian, of Turkish origin are involved. Did you know that more than 15% of prison population in the UK prisons are Muslims, and we are not 5% of the UK population? Nearly 4 times more children from Muslim background are in prison today than the overall makeup of the Muslim community in the UK. Why? Why do we have more than 15%, according to some statistics, nearly 20% of our prison population accounting for Muslim youth today? Why? Are our children born with criminality in their blood from the day they're born? No! Because Rasul said, every child is born ma'soom, sinless, innocent, in fitrah, natural disposition of goodness. And yet, we see many of our children today are loitering the streets, are selling drugs, are involved in gangs and crime, are doing all sorts of evil, from robbery to theft to murder, and yet our parents are sleepwalking into an abyss as if nothing is happening. Where are the parents? Where are the parents of these kids? Brothers and sisters, if you can't be a parent to your children, you should not have those children in the first place. Yes, I know this is quite harsh. Some of you may not like what I'm about to say. I know. And forgive me, I had 2 children of my own. I don't say these words lightly. You just don't deliver kids because they're a byproduct of something that you did. You need to be responsible for it. Rasul said, all of you, kullukum mas'ool, all of you are mas'ool. Your protector, guardian. All of you are protectors and guardians. If you're going to protect and give your children a good start to life, you should not have children. You should not be having any children whatsoever. Yes, we all desire to have children. We all fancy having our own blood, our own genes passing on to the next generation. Would you like to leave on this earth children who are drug addicts, children who are selling drugs, children who are loitering the streets, children who are in prison? Well, children are not at fault here because they're not born with these traits. Somebody somewhere did not keep an eye, did not supervise, did not guide, did not mentor, did not give love and affection, did not protect those children. And those children found bad company, environments that are toxic, things that lured them into those destructive criminal behavior. And where were the parents all the time? Where were the parents? Brother, I'm too busy working. Working what? What are you working for? You know, when I think about our children, it makes me mad that our parents are so negligent about their children. They think they can give birth to a child, give the child to a school, bring the child to the mosque in the maktab or madrasa in the evening, their job done. Your job is not done, brothers and sisters. Your job's not done with your children just because you've given them a school, just because you've brought them to a madrasa, just because you give them food and clothing and you buy them all the modern gadgets with which they can destroy their life and their character. You think your job is done? I've got bad news for you. Your job is not done just like that. Parents, you need to wake up and realize your duties are bigger. And children, you need to realize your life, only one opportunity you have. You destroy it, nobody's going to be able to mend it for you. You become a loser on the street, selling drugs and getting involved in crime and criminalities and gangs. You are nothing but a loser. Nothing but a loser. You think you're strong? You think you're mighty, carrying a gun or a knife in your hand and you can stab who you like? You will be rotting in prison. You are a loser. I say these words knowingly, deliberately wanting to provoke a reaction from you if you're a young man or a woman. I want you to be provoked by me. Come and debate with me as to why you are carrying a knife or a gun in your pocket. Tell me why you're selling drugs if you are so brave and courageous. If you believe in what you're doing, tell the world what criminality you get involved with, young man or young woman. You think you're cool? You think you are tough? Come on, show me your hard side. If you sell drugs, you're a loser. If you belong to a gang, you're a loser. If you commit crimes, theft, burglary, if you stab somebody, you're a loser. You're a big time loser. And parents, if your children are doing that, what does that make you? What does that make you? Oh brother, what can I do? I don't know what to do with them. They've gone out of control. You know, brothers and sisters, there is a beautiful saying. When children are young, they're loitering around your feet, grabbing hold of your thighs, your knees, looking at you 24 hours a day, looking for approval. Even when they make a mess, they look up to their parents and say, Mommy, look what I've done. And you know what? Mommy and Daddy are too busy on the phone. Too busy on the phone. Too busy chatting to their friends. Mommy and Dad are too busy watching dramas on television, watching series on television, too busy shopping, too busy putting makeup on them. Their children are congregating in their feet, desperately begging for their parents' love and affection, and parents can't be bothered. You can't be bothered by your children's plea. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Come and do something else. Oh, actually, go and watch some television. Put the TV on. You've given that child a knife, a gun. You might as well have given the child fire to play with. You've given the child television. You've given the child internet. Go and do what you like. Your child is on a gaming station. Your child is chatting to the world. Idiots and morons. Talking to my friends on my Facebook, Instagram, taking Snapchats of how beautiful I look. Do you like my dress? This is what you're doing as parents, and you think Your children are going to grow up as good people and as good citizens of our country. Wake up, my brother. Wake up, my sister. If you think your children are going to just pop out in this world and become good when you're too busy being selfish. Makes me mad when I see parents behave idiotic with their children. Yesterday I went to the doctors. To pick up something for my daughter. And there was a little boy running around looking for his mother's attention. The mother was too busy on the phone. Too busy, couldn't be bothered. Wallahi, I felt like shouting at that woman, but I didn't. I'm not that stupid. I didn't. But wallahi, my head said, go on, say something to that woman. Say to that woman, put that phone down, put it in your pocket, switch it off, and pay attention to this little boy who you brought to the doctors for something that this boy needs or you need. Spend quality time with your children. Phones can wait. When the children go to sleep at 7, 8 o'clock, put them to bed and you can be on your phone if you want. But your children are desperately looking for your attention when they're young and you're too busy earning money. Somebody said to me the other day, brother, my father goes out every day. But when we go out, he's asleep. He wakes up at 12 o'clock. He gets on with his life. By the time we come back home at 3:30, 4 o'clock, he's gone to his job, his business. He runs a few restaurants. We don't see him 7 days a week. Only time we see him is if mom complains and he takes a day off. We're now 20, 30 years old. We've never seen our dad. Who is this man who's supposed to be our dad? We've never seen him. He's too busy earning money. We've never seen him. He's never spent time with us. He's never taken us to football. He's never taken us to a park. He's never gone out for a cycling ride. He's never gone out with us anywhere. We don't know who this father is. And poor mother, she's pulling her hair out. What should she do? Cook, clean, look after the house, look after the baby, look after the adult. She's stressed beyond belief. And parents, you think your children are going to grow up as if they're going to be the best Einstein and Socrates and Plato and Ibn Taymiyyah and Ibn Khaldun of tomorrow. Wake up, they're not going to become any of that. Even if they're going to become losers because you neglected them. I want to talk about gang crimes, but I want to talk to you as parents. I want to tell my parents, my brothers and my sisters who have children, why have you neglected your children? Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh brother, I was too busy working. I was too busy pursuing my career. All for my children, of course. But you've lost your children. When they're grown up, they're not interested. You find out about your child being arrested. Why? He was carrying a knife and stabbed somebody and he's in prison, rotting away, lost for the rest of his life. Always that criminal record will remain on his record. Completely and permanently destroyed. No future for a child like that. Where were you? Where were you? My brothers and sisters who are supposed to be claiming to be parents, where were you? And when they grow up and become adults, they leave you. And you're now chasing them for attention. Son, daughter, come back. Mommy and daddy, when I was desperate looking at you for your attention, you're too busy on your phone. Now I'm gone. Goodbye. Have a good time. That's what they're going to say to you. It sounds strong, right? But do I have any other choice when I see more than 15, almost 20% of prison population are Muslim youth? Do I have a choice but to tell my parents, where are you, my brothers and my sisters? Where are you? You're supposed to be a Mas'ool, protector and a guardian of your child. What will you say on the day of judgment when Allah says, oh my servant, you had 3 children. What did you do? Ya Allah, I put them to a school and gave them to a madrasa and I thought they would be okay. I made lots of dua for them. You think dua and sending them to a madrasa in the evening and sending them to a school is going to be okay? I have a parent who's crying out, the couple crying their eyes out. One of their children decided to leave Islam last week. Oh brother, I gave my child the best start to life. I put my child to a private school. I gave my child a private education, went to the best school in the country. Okay, and then? In that school there were no Muslims. And they're very proud. We gave our girl to a school there were no Muslims. What do you expect your child to come out? Loving Islam? You expect your child to come out loving Allah and His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? You expect your child to love the Quran when you have made no investment in that child? You expect that? Or the other way around. There are 2 strict parents. Don't provide any life, any fun, excitement in the children's life. Constantly, everything is haram, everything is haram, so strict. I know many cases where children have left Islam because the impression of Islam that they've got is too much, can't do, is difficult, is disgusting, no freedom, nothing. But I can't be asked about Islam. I get children talking to me like that too. Because parents have been too strict about Islam to their children. No fun, nothing. Pray, pray, pray. Read Quran, Quran, Quran. No smile, no laughter, no joke, nothing at home. So serious, the children are suffocating. They feel like they're in a prison. Brothers and sisters, parenthood is not like that. Parenthood is not telling your children everything is haram or neglecting them completely and letting them loose as though they can do anything. It's not a jungle. It's a world, other people around. You're supposed to be mas'ool. You're supposed to be a caretaker of your child. A child walks around with a knife in his pocket, wanting to stab somebody. Are you not thinking about your child? What has led this child to get to that point that that child feels that he or she needs to carry a knife in their pocket? What has led that child to go to that level? You don't even realize your child is selling drugs, coming home, reeking of ganja from his breath and his body, smelling of cannabis coming out of his ears, and you don't know what's going on. Our brother said, it's only smoke, it's only smoke. You think cannabis only is a smoke? It fries your brain. It fries your brain. I've seen many cases. In my own family, may Allah forgive us, one of my family members, distant relative, I saw the boy completely destroyed, nothing left. When I look at him, I feel so sad. I wish I was there for him, but he's a long distant relative. How much time could I spend? Where were the rest of his family? Oh brother, my son is busy with his friends. Where is your son? Where is your daughter? Why, they're outside, having a good time. You don't even know who their friends are. You think your child is going to be okay, and you don't know their friends? Friends are those who make your child or break your child. Oh brother, my son doesn't go out. My brother never goes out. He's in his room. I've given him a computer and he's doing lots of learning. Really? You check what ways? You check have you checked his browser history on the internet sites? Which sites he has gone to? Whether he's gambling, whether he's watching pornography, whether they're involved in chat rooms of violence, whether they're being groomed. Have you checked where your child is? Why would you allow your child to have access to the internet in their bedroom with their laptop and door locked? Why would you allow that? Have you lost your mind? Oh brother, I trust my child. Well, that's nothing to do with trust. It's nothing to do with trust. You need to be aware that you are a mas'ool. You are the caretaker, the protector, the guardian of your children. And if we don't look after our children, they will not come out what you think they should come out. We have to nurture them, polish them, train them, educate them, love them, protect them, provide the world, give them a dream, help them to realize their dream. Need to stay with them. And do you know what's the most important thing you need to do as a parent? You need to be the model you want your children to follow. You want your child not to lie, you stop lying. You want your child to be a devoted father, you become a devoted father to your family. You want your child to have a halal living, you better start earning halal. You want your child to pray, you better pray 5 times a day. You want your child to learn the Quran, you better learn the Quran. You want your child to be honest, you better be an honest person. You don't want your child to be in trouble, you better not cause trouble in the world. If you model Islam in your life, your children will follow you. In most cases. Keeping your family together is your duty. Not the state's duty, not the government's duty, not your neighbor's duty. It's your duty. If you're going to have children, look after them. Allah, my brothers and sisters, those children who are in prison today, 15% to 20% of our prison population, I blame the parents for it. I blame the parents for it. Yes, there is a societal problem, I know, but where are the parents? May Allah forgive us. May Allah protect us. May Allah protect our children. And may Allah protect our families. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. My brothers and sisters, forgive me for being so tough today. Forgive me for being so sharp today. And for some of you, you'll be finding my words very harsh too. But I love you all for the sake of Allah. There is no enmity between you and me. None. Most of you I know only because you come to the masjid. You're not my relative, but you're my brother and sister in deen. Your child is the child of the Muslim Ummah for tomorrow. If we lose your child, we lose a member of the Muslim Ummah too. I am pained and aggrieved by your pain and your grief. And I want to wake you up to realizing your responsibilities and your duty. I want to wake you up. I don't want to leave you in a slumber, in a state of denial, in a state where you don't realize what's going on. I want you to be a conscious parent, and I want young people to become conscious of their future. They have only one future, and they have only one opportunity, which is their youth. That's all I'm here for. On the day of judgment, Allah will ask me, did I deliver? Did I deliver the message today? Yes, I did. Allah is my witness that I did. Did you hear me? I believe you did. For those of you who are watching from any part of the world, using the social media or any other medium, have I delivered the message? Yes, I have. And that is, you are al-mas'ool. You are the protector, the nurturer, the caretaker, the parent of your children. You fail. You fail your children, and you fail on your judgment too. And children, you are the future of the Ummah. You destroy your life, you've destroyed not only your life, the Ummah's life too. And that message is very clear to young people. Don't waste your time loitering with losers. Don't waste your time thinking you need to belong to a gang. Those gangs are nothing but a waste of space, waste of mind, and waste of life. You think you should sell drugs. Drugs are a means of destroying your brain, your soul, and your body. You think you should sell to become rich quickly. Such richness doesn't last. You'll be in prison very soon. You think you should become famous and therefore do anything to gain fame. You're wasting your time, children. Don't waste your time on your social media accounts, Snapchatting and Instagramming and doing this or TikToking. There is no need for those. Yes, there is a benefit in giving beneficial knowledge, but wasting hours on it, you're wasting your time. And when you waste your time, you can never reverse your time, because time that's gone, you can never get it back. It can only be 18 months. It can only be 20 months. I'm going to be 50 soon. I can only be 50 months. I look back at my life and I say, Ya Allah, have I already arrived at 50? One of my teachers the other day said, Ya Masroor, you've become 50 already? That makes me an old man. I said, it does. But I have to look back at my life and I realize time is gone. Can I become 20 again? No. So young people, value time that you have. Don't waste it. Plan meticulously what you want to do. When I was young like you, at the age of 7, I thought, I want to change the world. Listen to my words. When I was 7, I thought I would change the world. When I became 14, I decided to make a different world, because this world is not changeable. When I became 21, I realized all of those dreams were false. I need to become the world that I want to be. I need to become the world that I want to be. Brothers and sisters, I'll finish in a minute. I want to be the world. I need to be the world that I want to be. I want the world to be good. I should be good. I want the world to be fair and just. I need to be fair and just. I want the world to be happy and prosperous. I need to demonstrate happiness and prosperous in everything that I do. I need to be the world I want to see tomorrow. You want to see a better world? You better change. Better look after your family. Go on, brothers and sisters. It's never too late. Go on. Change your life. And I'll finish with one story. One father said to his son, when the son came to him and said, Daddy, I'm going with my mates to drink some alcohol. What? What do you mean? Daddy, I'm going out with my mates to a bar. Why are you going to a bar? I'm a Muslim, you're a Muslim, I brought you up as a Muslim, we don't drink. Because Daddy, it's okay, it's only a pint of beer, it's no big deal. Father said, but it is not allowed in Islam. The son said, but Daddy, can I ask you a question? What is it? What restaurant do you serve? Do you sell alcohol? Yes, I do. It's okay for you to sell alcohol to the whole world, but it's not okay for me to drink alcohol. I don't understand. You know what the father said to me? He said, I felt the earth had moved from under my feet. My son had given me a slap. I sold all my businesses, made tawbah, and never went back to haram business ever again. You know, if you do haram business, your dua is not accepted. Your prayer is not accepted. Your hajj is not accepted. We need to change. Change, protect, and be safe and strong together. May Allah strengthen us in our iman. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, forgive us our mistakes. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, forgive us, Ya Allah. Forgive us, Ya Allah. Forgive us for failing our children, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, we can only ask you to protect them, Ya Allah. Bring them back to your deen, Ya Allah. Safeguard our children, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, safeguard our families, Ya Allah. Inspire us to live by Islam, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, protect our community, Ya Allah. Bring Islam in our lives, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, remove gang crime, criminality, murder, mayhem from our society, Ya Allah. Remove all the evil from our society, Ya Allah. Remove our children from all evil paths, Ya Arhamar Rahimin. Ya Akramul Akramin, protect us, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Akramul Akramin. Free the world from troubles and turmoils, Ya Allah. Free the world from wars and fitna, Ya Allah. Free Afghanistan from troubles, Ya Allah. Free Iraq from troubles and Syria from fitna, Ya Allah. Free Yemen from war, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin. Free Al-Aqsa from occupation, Ya Allah. Free Kashmir from occupation, Ya Allah. Free our brothers and sisters in Rohingya, Ya Allah. Free our brothers and sisters in Uyghur, Ya Allah. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Akramul Akramin. Protect the world, Ya Allah. Allahumma anta as-salam wa minka as-salam. تبارك ربنا وتعالى يا ذا الجلال والاكرام. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم. ان الله يامر بالعدل والاحسان وايتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروني اذكركم واشكروني ولا تكفرون والله يعلم ما تصنعون. أقم الصلاة. Please make the line straight when you stand up. Please make sure that you donate to our brothers and sisters, brothers who are walking through the roads, inshallah. Please donate generously. Imam, Ya Allah, bismillah.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you for the wonderful comment. On that note, inshallah, education is the key theme of today's khutbah. My brothers and my sisters, the announcements for today are primarily to do with our education syllabus in the masjid. As you will know, the madrasa classes have restarted this Monday, and inshallah, this Monday coming, Brother Nadir will be starting his classes, Sister Malika will be starting her classes, and there will be a new weekend class which is called Academy, inshallah, which will be commencing on the 9th of October. So this is our weekend class, brothers and sisters. Those of you who want to bring your children for the weekend classes will be starting on the 9th of October. Academy is the branch that's starting here, Saturday, 9th of October. We also have another class, which is the HIPS class, which is conducted by Iqra Academy, and this HIPS class will be from Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. So that's for those students who wish to become Hafiz al-Quran, inshallah, specifically for them. If you want to do that course, inshallah, Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please come to any of the Imams here, Hafiz Salahuddin, Mahmoud, myself, anyone, and we can, inshallah, enroll you. Next announcement is, brothers and sisters, was for people who have become ill and who are struggling. We have for the Chan family, they are struggling immensely. We have Muhammad Hanif Chan, Bibi Sharina Baksh Chan, Riyad Hanif Chan, Hana Halima Chan, and their business, Shore Care in Enfield. They are struggling. They were asked to please make dua for them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them in their business. We also have many other brothers and sisters who are ill. We have Sister Yasmin, who's very ill with a kidney problems in Royal Hospital. A family of us will make dua for her. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give her good and speedy recovery as well. We have a brother Farouk, he currently is in a hospital. He fell over in the hospital and is having an operation today. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make his operation a successful, painful and speedy recovery as well. And last but not least, we have one of our sisters here who is instrumental in keeping the masjid clean. I'm sure many of you know her. She doesn't want to be mentioned, but today is the day of her birth, so we make dua for her. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give her many more years of health, wealth and happiness. Inshallah.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Those tasks, alhamdulillah, make the last straight. Please send the email to switch off your mobile phones if you have got one. Right, let's pray. Allahu Akbar.
الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر.
الله
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الله.
Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our brothers and sisters, if anyone didn't get a chance to arrange the mosque for the prayer, so we have to continue to donate generously to the masjid.